Hi, I'm Valerie Warner with BZD Films in Atlanta, and I'm here in front of the state capitol where artists, arts organizations, and leaders in the community have converged in the capitol to protest the decision to bring an end to the Georgia Council for the Arts. The Georgia Council for the Arts budget has been slashed from $4 million just 3 years ago to now $890,000.
We feel like the arts are a very important part of everybody's sort of quality of life. It's not just about jobs. The jobs are very important, but it's important to the whole development of a person. And without the arts, it affects everything that we see and do and feel and think every day.
This is art. If you look at the buildings, if you look at the most mundane surroundings, the parking lots, it's a product of somebody's imagination.
We'll actually Wonderoot's closed its doors from 12:30 to 3:30 in order to attend the march. We've got a bunch of our members who are there already to come with us, and we have a sign up saying that we're gone because we're here to march with everybody. I mean, we're a non-profit, so we're definitely going to be affected by this budget cut.
I went to go sign up at Wonderoot. It was a community art program, and they were saying that they were going to be closing for the art march. And oddly enough, I had to do community service, and it's a non-profit, and what I have to do community service for is display of goods for having my art organized and displayed on the rack.
We need the arts program. We need an arts council in Georgia. Arts are so important. It's not just core programs. You need artistic disciplines. You need them. It's not a choice.
Yes, it fuels creativity, which overall improves problem-solving skills, which obviously we need in Georgia. So it's really a lose-lose situation by eliminating the Arts Council. We're here because the Georgia Council of the Arts has been threatened with extinction, and the state of Georgia would be the only one in the entire country and territories without an Arts Council, which is horrific and dark ages, and the entire state of Georgia will suffer. This is not just Atlanta, this is not just a museum, this is every small community arts organization in the state of Georgia will suffer because of this incredibly short-sighted decision. There's other ways to save the budget. They need to find it someplace else.
During World War II, Winston Churchill was asked to cut the arts funding, and he said no, because the people have to know what it is they're fighting for. And I think it's an integral part of life. It's important to educate our children this way, and I think it's very important to get them out to see live theatre and art exhibitions, so they're not sitting in front of their computer screens or their iPods or whatever the whole time. Builds imagination and gets them to be creative, and I think those are all things that we need very much.
Cutting all funding for Georgia Council for the Arts would have a ripple effect, meaning that no federal funding could come to Georgia organizations, because most of that federal funding from the National Endowment of the Arts is funneled through the Georgia Council for the Arts. This is the structure throughout the states, and why every state has a state council for the arts. The removal of funding for Georgia's Council for the Arts would be catastrophic for Georgia and their artists.
Save the arts! Save